Russian with passion. Today we study Russian with you, but do not forget that on this channel you also study English. So 2 languages or just 1. It's up to you. Anyway, today we study Russian, and as you can see, we are going to talk about the Russian vocabulary connected with family. So we're going to talk about family members today. We can also talk about distant relatives, дальние родственники. Дальние родственники. So here we can talk about тётя, aunt, тётя, дядя, uncle, дядя, двоюродная сестра, a very long phrase, sorry for that, but well, in English it's very simple, cousin. We say dvajUradnаjа, like she's not a close sister, but she is the daughter of my aunt, for example, or my uncle. So dvajUradnаjа сестра. So she's my sister, but not a close one, but a distant one, if I may put it like this. So we say dvajUradnаjа сестра, cousin. So this is a girl cousin. And dvajUradnij brat, also cousin, but a male cousin. So here in Russian it's a little bit more complicated, but your job is just to remember, and you won't have any problems here. By the way, in Russian we can also say троюродная. So dvajUradnij is like два, and троюродная is like 3. In English the logic is similar. So we say, for example, first cousin or full cousin. It means that it's a daughter or a son of our aunt or uncle. This is the first cousin or full cousin. We can also say the second, the third, and so on. The same logic in Russian. You can say dvajUradnаjа, you can say троюродная, четвероюродная. No, it's not usually said like that. So you can say dvajUradnij, dvajUradnаjа, троюродный, троюродная, and so on. In Russian there is also a phrase седьмая вода на киселе, and it means that, well, it's a relative who is very, very, very distant. So let's move on. There are some words left. Here, let's start from the bottom. Муж, husband, жена, wife. And these relatives are going to be connected with these 2 very closely. Once again, let's repeat. Муж, husband, жена, wife. So, let's take a look at the first pair. Тёща, свекровь. Both these words in English are translated as mother-in-law. So it's, for a husband, it is the mother of his wife, and for a wife, it's the mother of her husband. So, but in Russian, it's not just one word, it's different. For example, for my husband, my mom is тёща. So, тёща is the mother of the wife's mother, тёща. Свекровь is the husband's mother. So, for wife, it's свекровь. So, only a wife can say, это моя свекровь. This is my mother-in-law. And a husband can say, это моя тёща. This is my mother-in-law. So for a husband, тёща is the mother of his wife, and for a wife, свекровь is the mother of her husband. The same logic here. Тесть, свёкр. Both these words are translated as father-in-law. But for a husband, тесть is the father of his wife, and for a wife, свёкр is the father of her husband. So I hope that you understand the logic. It's a little bit complicated, but for example, I can say I'm a woman, I have a husband, у меня есть муж, and и у меня есть свекровь и свёкр. Because I'm a wife, I have свёкр and свекровь. Я жена чья-то, и у меня есть свёкр и свекровь. But for a man who is a husband, муж, so he has a wife, у него есть жена, соответственно, у него есть тёща, и у него есть тесть. So he has mother-in-law and father-in-law, and they are called for him, they are called тёща, тесть. Let's repeat once again. Тёща, тесть for a husband, so he has them, and свекровь, свёкр for a wife, she has them. Okay, that's it. I hope that today you learned some new vocabulary and now you know how to call your daughter, your son, your brother, father, mother-in-law, aunt, and so on in Russian. So, of course, there are some other words like деверь, заловка, and so on. So they are sister-in-law and brother-in-law. But to tell you the truth, we do not use them so much. And I'm not even sure which is which. So that's why I'm not going to bore you with this information. This will be quite enough. So anyway, I hope that you like this video. So press the button. Like the video, please. I need it very much. I need your support. Leave your comments. I really enjoy reading them. I feel very fascinated when you write to me. I feel the feedback. And, well, follow me in different places. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Contact, subscribe to my YouTube channel, of course. Well, because then you are going to see the videos. You are going to be the first to see my new videos. Keep learning Russian and English with me and hope to see you soon. Happy Russian and English practice. Bye-bye.